A high-profile campaign for governor has yet to report fundraising claims. Hafaday, Guam. I'm Jeff Marchessault for Newswatch. 9 months after filing their organizational reports, we discovered that one of Guam's most aggressive gubernatorial teams has been less than transparent with their financial statements. With their eyes on Adelup and a bid for high office on the table, so far the record reflects a curious lack of disclosure. So far, 2 teams running for governor this year have filed their organizational reports with the Guam Election Commission. The Gutierrez-Uggan team filed in January 2010 and the Calvo-Tenorio team in July 2009. However, only Gutierrez-Uggan submitted the contributions and expenditures reports required by law. Election law states that organizational reports shall include deposits of contributions of more than $100 and the names of contributors. Guam Newswatch asked the Calvo-Tenorio campaign when they plan on submitting a contributions report as required by law. Campaign headquarters told Guam Newswatch they're looking into it. And how does the Election Commission monitor the accuracy of campaign documents? They don't.
These reports are required. Again, the way the law is written, it's based on the honor system for these candidates to file if they do receive or spend.
Given the highly visible Calvo-Tenorio campaign and the requirements of the law, the question remains, have elected officials, Senators Eddie Calvo and Ray Tenorio, deposited even one $100 contribution for their gubernatorial campaign? Now Jennifer Robigo with what every business should know about cash flow or risk going broke.
The Guam Chamber of Commerce and the Guam Small Business Development Center hosted a seminar called Working Capital and Cash Flow Management today at the Outrigger Hotel. Business counselor Rodney Webb.
Cash flow forecasting for your business is an important component of managing the working capital cycle.
Seasoned businessman Joe Roberto is co-owner of East Island Tinting and North Island Tinting. Even though he's had many years of experience, he says he appreciates a seminar, especially one like this, that points out the importance of having the correct cash flow. Roberto says business owners get tempted to spend their profits on other things and cross the line by not putting that money back into the company.
Doing good is just controlling your expenses, really. I mean, the truth is, if you don't have the money to spend, then don't spend it.
Roberto says they've been able to stay in business for several years because he and his brother and his partner have really concentrated on the services that they provide to their customers.
Because when you focus your priority is on the quality of product or service, the numbers follow behind that.
Meanwhile, the seminar stressed that there are factors that affect working capital in any business, big or small, such as location, industry, competition, organization, and management. Reporting for Guam Newswatch, I'm Jennifer Robigo.
In the U.S., only 3% of heart surgeons are women, and one of them is now on Guam. David Macaluso reports on a California doctor who is aiding islanders with heart problems, and she's discovering that patients suffering some of the most severe cases are younger than she expected.
Things like high cholesterol, smoking, high blood pressure, diabetes, obesity, those are the ones that we can fix. And I'm telling you, patients have walked in here today with 4, 5, 6 risk factors for heart disease.
She's a cardiologist from St. John's Health Center in Santa Monica, California, who's on Guam seeing people who may have cardiovascular disease. According to Kathy Magliato, the majority of the patients she's evaluated at SDA Clinic have heart problems. She's amazed to see so many young patients in their 40s with heart disease.
In the U.S., I usually see like 80 and 90-year-old patients, and here I'm seeing patients half that age with heart disease. It's incredible.
The best preventive care is to modify the risk factors.
Actually, I met a very young man on the island a couple days ago who had a stroke, and he was telling me that the fact that the cigarettes are now costing, I think, something like $7 a pack has really deterred him from smoking. He said, look, I'm going to quit. So if that's a deterrent, that's wonderful.
Magliato will be at the SDA Health Clinic until Monday, evaluating patients who have been diagnosed with heart disease, lung disease, and lung cancer. Reporting for Guam Newswatch, I'm David Macaluso.
Coming up, find out who's going to L.A. for a chance to compete on America's Next Top Model. And we're back. Time to get your read on at Guam Public Library's 4th annual book sale. Hundreds of handsome volumes on display at N.M. Flores Memorial Library in Hagåtña today. Librarian Rana Dzudzu says most of these books were donated by the public and tells the reason for the special sale.
To generate some funds, whatever we need for our department.
The sale is on again Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. The stretch of Martyr Street at the library's entrance will be closed for those 7 hours. The cash-only bargains are a way for the local library system to drive patronage. He's throwing a party and asking for your support. A Guam business leader prepares for the ride of his life. To help Big Brothers Big Sisters, Take Care Health Plan Healthcare Services CEO Joseph Husline is engaging his passion for fitness and cycling for a little big ride across America this fall. Feel free to make a pledge and enjoy food and family fun at the event launch from 3 to 6 p.m. this Sunday at the FHP Health Center campus. With the help from the Beacon Foundation, island businesses, leaders, and residents, and the support of his home chapter, Husline will dedicate every mile and dollar to helping Big Brothers and Big Sisters mentor children to reach their potential. And the winner for Guam's casting call is Alita Borja. Last night, Alita swept the competition after dominating in all categories, including the Docomo Pose Contest.
We're really excited to have Alita Borja represent us at the America's Next Top Model out in Los Angeles next week. She did a wonderful job over at GPO yesterday in her competition and in all of her different categories.
Alita Borja will be flown to Los Angeles to meet with the casting director for America's Next Top Model on April 20th, pose for a top LA photographer, and be featured in a local and an LA magazine. April 26th at 6 p.m., see the launch of our half-hour cast on CW4. Meantime, dig into all that's happening at GuamNewsWatch.com. I'm Jeff Marchessault. Have a great weekend.